Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video, guys. We're talking about Cardano today. Got some rapid fire news for you today, guys. Not going to hold you long. It's a wonderful Sunday. I can't wait to get into it. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get the show started, guys. Talking about Cardano. Let's go ahead and refresh this. Taking a look at the price, guys. We are at $1.35. Cardano still holding up pretty good. Still waiting on Alonzo hard fork, guys, which will be coming in due time. Don't you worry. Not too much crazy going on in the Cardano ecosystem. I wanted to talk a little bit about Charles Hoskinson, a little bit about the how the ecosystem is going, and how stake pool operators, small stake pool operators, could be in danger. So let's get into it, guys. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. We're talking about Cardano. Not really much to go on with the price, guys. The price is the price. I think that now that Bitcoin has really held strong at the 30,000 range, this is a decent support level here, guys, that we can look forward to. And what I mean by that is that, if we look at things from the top, certain coins have had 50-60% corrections and we're still doing fine. So again, 45% correction in crypto is not bad. That could be gained back in a week. Let's just keep the faith and things will be going where we need it to go. First news story of the day: Charles Hoskinson has reportedly joined the board of the ETC cooperative. With this development, the executive is one of 6 board members that consists of Barry Silbert, Cody Burns, Elaine Wu, Roy Zhu, and Craig Salim, who is the chair of the board. This is big. This is really big, guys. Again, I've been talking about Cardano and Charles linking up with the Ethereum Classic community ever since Mantis. Since IOHK has been putting out those Mantis videos. Basically, Mantis is a new protocol for Ethereum Classic. Now, why people when Charles Hoskinson first mentioned that he was going to be working with the Ethereum Classic team about 6-7 months ago, people were like, "Oh, this sucks. Why are you focusing on that? You should be focusing on ADA and not ETC. ETC's dead. Yada yada yada." And at the beginning, I thought the same thing. I was like, "Charles, you're wasting your time, blah, blah, blah." But then I thought about it a little bit more, guys. Charles worked on Ethereum Classic. Charles literally built Ethereum Classic. Okay? He built Ethereum Classic before it turned into Ethereum and had a hard fork. So, by again working with these guys, they will know a lot more about Ethereum. Okay, he can reverse engineer Ethereum. He can reverse engineer what Ethereum's going to do, F2. He could get right in the trenches and, really break down what Ethereum does well, what Ethereum does not do well, so that, he could improve Cardano. Ethereum Classic is coming up with a hard fork soon to implement its latest version, which is slated for late July, dubbed Magneto. The upgrade in question will consist of 4 Ethereum improvement proposals that was first put into the effect in the Ethereum's Berlin upgrade this year. The main objective of these proposals is to improve the network security while simultaneously saving on gas fees. Furthermore, beta testing ETC's networks and to ensure a successful fork, we ask ETC customers to upgrade their node software to a Magneto-compatible version. And then finally, if this goes well, Charles can get ETC to, number 1, create a bridge to Cardano, and number 2, be able to have a treasury of sorts so that, they can actually build their ecosystem out instead of relying on the good faith of developers, because right now there's no incentive for developers to keep up ETC. They're not being paid. It's just at the goodness of their heart. And we all know that, that only works for so long. So I think this is a big deal. I think this is a big W for Charles and ETC. And, if they get Mantis implemented, maybe, I might start talking about ETC a little bit more. Maybe instead of the Cardano updates, we could do ETC and Cardano updates. I don't think ETC is dead. I still think there's I still think there's room for ETC. There's a big community for it, and it'll only bode well for Cardano if we partner up. Again, no more BS, no more tribalism. Guys, we all need to work together in order to make it. We're all going to make it. Cardano now accepted for press releases distributing. Wow. Cardano is now accepted for press release distribution by PR Distribution. So this is awesome, guys. You can now purchase ADA. You can now use ADA to purchase press releases. So you can now, Cardano owners may now buy press release distribution services from us. Anyone interested in having a press release written or distributed by reputable media companies and journalists may place an online order and pay using Cardano or another cryptocurrency, guys. This is just more minor adoption news. So if you have a company that needs to release a press release and you got some extra ADA, why don't you go ahead and support it? And then, so the website is going to be prdistribution.com/pricing here. So actually, let's take a look here. Let's see what they got. A whole press release. You can get it syndicated, newswire, multi-wire, all that. And you can now pay in ADA. So all right, this is a really great post here on our Cardano. This is talking about the stake pools under 30 million delegation dying. And I would agree. I wouldn't necessarily agree that they're quote unquote dying. I will say though that it is extremely difficult to be a stake pool operator if you do not have a lot of delegation or you do not have a lot of pledge. They need to create some sort of parameter protocols to mitigate some of that, at least for the time being. I understand if 5-6 years down the road, you make it harder for stake pool operators to make blocks because more and more people getting on the network. It should not be easy to create a block. However, since we're just starting, it is extremely difficult if you do not have a million ADA to create blocks on a regular basis. And we can see here in this analysis trend by adapools.org, most of the delegation, guys, are coming from pool sizes of 30 to 60 million ADA. Okay, now for decentralization, that's poor. That's extremely poor. And the reason why is because lower amounts of pledge don't get as much blocks, and as we're going to see here in this short video clip, that the delegators really don't play the game of staking. So basically you're supposed to move your ADA around to different pools in order to get the quote unquote best rewards, but people really aren't doing that. What they're doing is they're staking with Binance or 1% pool, something with very, very low fees and high quote unquote ROI, and they're just leaving it in there. And what that incentivizes stake pool operators to do, instead of doing more marketing, instead of getting more delegation, what they're doing is they're spinning up another stake pool. Okay, and then that in itself is not decentralizing the Cardano ecosystem in a way. And as we can see here, guys, like the delegators are extremely low when we're talking about stake pools under 30 million. So we're gonna need to, as a community, tighten this up. I don't know how, but here we have Agalos Kasais here. He's gonna explain what I just was talking about the staking problem. It's only a couple minutes, and I think it's important for us to listen to it. So let's take a look. I'm gonna do a sound check real quick.
thing to observe is how suboptimal people make choices about delegation. There's also many suboptimal pool offerings, but suboptimal delegation is actually something that we widely observed. So basically, what I mean by suboptimal is people not making the best choice to maximize their rewards. And this actually creates a lot of problems in the system. Just to explain that, at the theoretical equilibrium, with any set of pools that exist, there is an expected ideal return on ADA. You can think of this as an ROA metric. So many delegators do accept much worse ROA such returns on their ADA delegation to a pool. So if you want to think about it like this, they don't play the staking game in the optimal way to maximize the returns. And actually this gives a lot of opportunity to some pool operators to take advantage of that. So what we see, for example, as a strategy that takes advantage of this is operators who create multiple pools. And creating multiple pools gives only marginal benefit when delegators play optimally, so basically when the whole system is at equilibrium. But when the system is not close to equilibrium, this behavior can be quite beneficial to those who engage with it. And this is actually bad for the system. Multi-pool operators squash small SPOs and leave them without a chance to contribute to the system. And interestingly, in a typical case, they also deny an amount of rewards from their own delegates. So raising awareness of these issues and creating a more engaged delegation community is something that we're continuously working on. So what the community should expect, there's going to be very soon some immediate adjustments to the way that people engage with the mechanism so that they give a better experience and a better understanding of how the system works. And a bit further down the line, we will also be doing some careful surgical adjustments to the rewards mechanism itself so that the whole system efficiency from an economics perspective is maximized.
Another topic which people may have heard a little bit about is the Mithril
again,
Light
we have
client
some parameter.
project.
So we have some parameter protocols coming to change soon. I think they're still working on just getting out the door and packaged up and ready to go before they start optimizing staking. So guys, just let you know that's coming soon. They're gonna be moving things around, changing some protocols, and I'll keep you guys up to date on that. That's all I got for you today, guys. I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. Sorry I don't have more, but I want to enjoy my Sunday. It looks beautiful outside, so enjoy it with your family, guys. Things are going well. We all love crypto. If you're stressed out about crypto, you're stressed out about your portfolio, just put the phone down, guys. Remember, you got a family. You got friends out here. You have a whole life other than crypto. So I love y'all so much. Please leave about 4 or 5 comments down below, and I will talk to you tomorrow with the VeChain and Cardano updates. I cannot wait. Love you guys.